Yes, I am live. Hi, guys. We are live. We are going to play with our Lawn Fawn stamp set today. Thursday night, and we're going to play. And I'm having... Let's see if we can get this pulled up. Let's see if we really are live. We are. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let me get this set up so I can see people talking to me. I'm going to attempt to make a slider card. I just watched Mimi make one. And you know, of course... Oh, wait. Volume needs to go off. There we go. No volume. Don't need to hear myself. So anyway, I was going to play and make a Lawn Fawn stamp. Lawn Fawn stamp. I wasn't going to make a stamp. I was going to play with my little... Do my flatchy guy. Here's my Lawn Fawn stamp set. And I've been playing with my May God Bless You stamp set. And my Brutus Monroe wreath stamp sets. And I'm waiting on all these inks to dry. These are just some of the things I've been doing today. See? And I was going to color and stuff. But I think I need to just try to make a card. Because I've been doing a lot of coloring and haven't done actual card making. Or craft project itself. So, to make a slider card, we're going to attempt to make the tie that Miss May made. But we're going to make it a little different because I can't seem to open the PDF file to get it so I can print out her template she gave us. So I'm going to attempt to make my own. So the measurement she had was 5 by 7. So we're going to stick with that. I'm going to stick with that. So we're going to take this paper and we're going to go to the 7-inch mark. And we're going to sink our blade and oh, it's going to tear our paper. Why? Why does it do this to me all the time? Let's get something and make sure that that little space is... Oh my goodness. Where's my scoring tool? I really got to get some new blades. It here right there. I think it worked. Oh, it worked enough. It worked enough. If you're here, say hello. Say hello if you're here. Okay, so that's a 5 by 7. And then we're going to cut these little strips here. We're just going to cut them at 1/4 of an inch. So that we have some spacers like she had. So there's 1, there's 2. 3, which I could use my Brutus Monroe foam, but that is so thick, I just don't want it that thick. And 4. And let's do 2 more. Okay. And so that is the 5, and that is the 7. And this one is the 7. Okay. All right. So she had her base, which was 5 by 7. Then she had spacers. I've got spacers. I've got this. Then she had the front panel of the card, which was not. Was it 5? Was it 5 by 7 also? I don't know if it was 5 by 7 or not, but now I'm going to need paper to make this with. Pattern for a shirt. What pattern do we want for a shirt? Do I have a paper that I want to be... You know what I wonder if it would work with felt to make it actually feel like a shirt. I don't know. That's something worth trying later, right? Right. Let's see. What do I have that is guyish that would work for a shirt for a guy? Let's see what I got over here. These are not cardstocks. These are paper. But I can always glue paper to cardstock. What is that? Oh my God, that British Monroe stuff is everywhere. It's everywhere, I tell you. I thought I had some guy kind of paper cardstock somewhere. I know I've got some black Cricut cardstock that is like somewhere, but I guess we're not going to do that one today. Anybody join me yet? Is anybody join me yet? Nope, I don't see nobody. I keep wanting to use this paper, but I haven't found anything that I really like. What did it do? It did something. I don't know what it did. Okay. Let me go over there since there's nobody on with me yet. If you're watching the replay, please just bear with me. I have some papers I bought for Father's Day, and like when I first got my Cricut, what was that, 2 years ago now? I don't know if y'all can still hear me, but I'm still talking. Let's see. That's not the paper. That's not the paper I want. Need to bring this closer to my area over there. Oh, that's corrugated. I bet I even had that. Here it is. I found my father's paper, or my man paper, masculine paper. There you go, masculine. Here we go. Here's my masculine papers. Let's see what we got in here. That'll make a good shirt for Dad. We need to make that toolbox too. But I don't know a dad who's like really into tools and things. So let's see. We have this, which I'm assuming is like a graph, grid, whatever. I'm not a guy who does, I don't do construction. I'm assuming that's black. Then we got this one. Which that would make a nice tie. And then what would we use for the shirt, though? I thought I had like diamond plating. Well, there's more cards or papers here. They're just all sticking together. Oh, there we go. There we go. We'll make a pinstripe shirt. There we go. We'll make a pinstripe shirt. Now that's too much black if we use that one. We'll do this one for the tie. That way it's not too much black. Yeah, there we go. Let's put that over there because I'm going to need that, I'm sure. So. La 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 la. Father's Day slider card. May May taught me, and I really should get her measurements and write them down. All right. So this is going to be the shirt. We're going to cut it to 5 by 7. And we want the shirt to go this way. So 7 goes this way. So we're going to cut this to 5. And then we're going to cut this to 7. My trimmer likes Cricut paper. Well, it's a Cricut trimmer, so I guess it should, huh? Alright. So, I said to myself, self, okay, and then we decided we're gonna do the tie this color. Or are we going to give him a plain solid tie? And maybe we should just give him a solid colored tie. Nope, we're going to give him this colored tie. Let me see for a second here. Oh, that's not exactly 5, Linda. You really need to learn to measure. Oh no, is that 7? No, it's not, well, almost, not quite. But that is not, oh yes it is, Linda. Okay. So, we're gonna make the tie 3.5 wide. This is how you go by the seat of your pants. You watch somebody else do something and then you're like, let's see if I can make that without following their instructions to a T. And then if you can't, then you go get their instructions. And if you don't know who May May is, May May made it. So did I. Just look up May May made it. And she has awesome tutorials. And I'm sharing these projects that I learned from her with you. Now, is that going to be... Maybe I should make the tie a little thinner. Just make it 3 inches to be Let's just make it 3 inches. We'll save that. Yeah, I like that. Yes, okay. So then we need like this. This is how you do things without measuring. Just go by the seat of your pants, man. Okay. And then we gotta make a tie out of this. So to do that, we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna get our pencil. Can I share this? I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna make a tie out of this. So we're gonna go, no. That little mark is my 1.5 inch mark. So there's 5, there's 2.5. And we're gonna make the necktie right about, the neck right about there. And we're just gonna come like this. I'm just gonna come like that. And then we're gonna come over to oh. Let's see. So I'm just going, I'm winging it, man. I'm winging this. It's about halfway. About to there. Do the same thing on this side. And this one didn't do it exactly right like I should have, so now I'm going to have too much of a... No, I'm not. That's going to come off anyway. Okay. Then... This isn't going to be perfect like May's, because this is my first attempt trying to recreate what I saw her do without using her templates. Hang on, man. Mommy hears you. My cat's outside wanting in. Well, that is not no good. Oh, it is. Look. But I think I like the gray better, guys. And this is definitely not a May tie, man. Not a May tie. This is a Linda messed it up tie. Kitty, need to come in. Miss Maisie, you're my pretty baby. So, okie dokie. That is totally not lined up. But it's okay. It's okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and set that aside. We're going to take this. Just like that. I'm going to take our pencil and we're going to You're not supposed to move it when you do that, Linda. Oh my goodness. Stop moving it. We don't cut this part, so we didn't need to do that. Well, actually, that wouldn't hurt to be there to remind me. Well, okay, so now she took a knife blade okay, I think my next thing I do is gonna have to be clean my table. Because I'm getting to the point now where I can't find my stuff. Where's my knife blade? I just had my knife blade. I just saw it. Is there anybody watching? Comment. Let me know. Natalie, talk to me. Beverly, talk to me. Sylvia, talk to me. Anybody else who's watching, talk to me. Talk to me. There it is. So I'm going to move everything except for... I have my cutting mat under here. So let's move our stamp platform. And we're going to use a Stampin' Up! Stamp set. So if you have Geared Up Garage by Stampin' Up!, go ahead and find it, because that's the one we're going to be using. Put this out of the way. Look at this mess. Now, she said to sink the blade. So I did. Now, I guess I needed that line darker because I can't see it. Oh, you can feel it. That's cool. Oh, that's way off. Way off. How many cuts are you supposed to make? I can't see what I'm doing. It's crazy. There, did that one? Did that go through? Yes, okay. Oh, look, I went way past. This is a massive no-no. This is not how you do this. Okay, guys. Now, I can't use her measurements because I didn't use for scoring because I didn't use her measurements for, cutting. So, let's see. So we need to score here. We need to score here. Oh, wait. She went ahead and glued the tie down. Where's the tie? There we go. That way we score everything at once. All right, give me 1 second. Oh, hi. I'm glad you did too, Tracy. I am using, thanks to Tiffany Solario, she taught me to use Streamlabs, and I finally got it, and now it's working. So I've just been like, every time I've been playing, I've been going live. I'm so glad you're here. I'm attempting to make a slider card that I watched May make. A video I watched earlier, May made a slider card, and it's a Father's Day tie card. And right this second, I'm looking for my bone folder because I am the messiest crafter. Thank you. You know, I'm loving the Blue Knight stamps. Is that what that is that you're doing? I absolutely love it. You're such a good teacher. I hope so. Thank you. If I could just find my bone folder, I'd be a lot happier. Did I name the stamp company correctly? What time are you going? What time do you know? Or just, I'll be watching for it. I have you on my notifications. So if my notification comes through, I'll be notified when it goes. I can't find my bone folder, so I'm going to use something different. Blue Knight rubber stamps. Okay, I did get it right. Yeah, I like it. It's, you know, living in Florida, we're all about the beaches. All right, so May only put a little glue right here. Oh, okay. I'll be awake. I'm a late nighter. I can't catch nothing early in the morning for nothing. Somebody's like, oh, it's in the morning. Oh, yeah, well, I can't catch it. That's why I miss Melody Lane stuff all the time. Because she posts at like 9, 11. I'm like, I can't be up that early. But like when Tiffany Solario and them, they do their lives, they're in a different time zone. So their early is late for me, is late for us here. I really need to find my little glue thing. So anyway, when they're like, oh, we're just having our first cup of coffee. Oh, okay. Well, that works for me, though. And you know, that's like 10 at night is like, is that Eastern Standard Time? Are you Eastern? Tracy, I don't know where you're located. I don't like to ask people that because, especially with what's going on with Tiffany, I don't want people to be giving away their locations, you know? It's kind of dangerous to do that these days. But I'm East Coast. Yes, you're Eastern also. Okay, cool. So we're in the same time zone here. Yeah, I wanted to do my lives on Tuesdays. Because that was a day that a card day's work isn't live. That's a day, but oh, okay. I think you told me that before. I have the worst memory, and I'm getting glue everywhere. Yeah, I'm way down here in Florida. I wish I was up that way. My son is in Long Island. Okay, this is not straight. Get on there straight. Get on there straight. Let that dry. Yes, I know. It really, it makes me very angry because she is very sweet. I love her, and I can't believe they're messing. It's like the audacity. How dare they? It's, ugh. I hope the police find them and prosecute them, because not only did they mess with her emotionally, and it's basically, you know how some people say they're cyberbullying? Well, this isn't bullying. That's cyber terrorizing. That's what that was. That wasn't nothing to do with bullying. That was terrorizing. That was a terrorist situation, in my opinion. To invoke fear like that and stuff is not bullying. That is terrorism acts. Okay, did it dry good? Yeah, okay. It is. It's a terroristic act, and it's just insane. Okay, so May May put some, this is when she did this now. She put, some spacers. She just took paper, and she put spacers. And so I'm going to put some spacers, too. I wish I could get my ATG gun to work correctly. Because this would be so much easier if I had an ATG gun just to go shoop, shoop, shoop. But we'll use the glue. So how did you even hear about the Blue Knight stamp? Because I've never heard of them. But then again, I'm new to this whole stamping world. So I'm like, look, I'm all over the place with this. And I can go, no, I need my score thing. And I need to score that before I put those on. I keep looking down over here because that's where my phone is for the... Oh, okay. I'll have to look up Nancy Stamps. Out of Maryland? Is that what MD stands for, Maryland? I think that is. Look what I just did. I just ripped my paper. I'll have to check her out. Okay. All right. Stop messing it up, Linda. All right. We need to, brain work. I really guess I need to just make notes and follow notes. Maryland. Okay. That's what MD stands for. I just had to double check my... All right, and since I don't know where my bone folder is, I'm going to use my little spatula because it fits in the lines. So, that's what I'm going to use. And I don't know where my Cricut score tool is. It was right here, but it's not right here anymore. Otherwise, I would use it. Oh, wait, yes, it is right here. It's right in front of my face. So, I need this to be about right here. Right about there for the fold. Wait, I need it to be wherever the glue stops, right there. So right about here for the fold. So just say a 3.5 mark. And where's that line? Oh no. Let's see if that worked. Oh, I didn't go all the way through yet. I gotta remember I'm going through 2 pieces of cardstock. Tracy, do you ever watch May May Made It? Okay. So then you probably seen her video today. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. That she did. That's the card that I'm making. I think May May started a lot of us. Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm making the card I saw on hers, but I didn't print out the PDF because my tablet, for some reason, doesn't want to get the file open. And then I was too lazy to go on my computer. So that is where I got this. And hers is a lot nicer than mine. Mine's got all these jagged pieces, and if I'd have used her measurements, I wouldn't. So she said do a mountain fold. So, am I supposed to glue this piece down too? I don't think so. Oh no, am I gonna have to go watch her again? Yeah, I think I'm supposed to glue that down too. Let's go ahead and do that. Because it just doesn't make sense that that would even be floating around. I found her because of Melody Lane for when I got my Cricut 2 years ago. When I got my Cricut, I have a fellow friend, Dawn, who I was school bus driver. She was a fellow co-worker. She told me about May May. When I got my Cricut, she's like, oh, and if you like that, you know, May May's really good with tutorials and all that too. She loved her. She liked making her purses, and I was like, oh, she makes purses? Well, let me go look. And then the paper purse, and I was hooked. And I was not a paper crafter. I was doing the vinyl and all that other stuff. And, wait. So like that. Wait. Linda, you're messing it up. Stop messing it up. Okay. So like that. Yeah, when I put the glue just right there, that wasn't right. That's the other piece that only gets it right there. This needs to be glued down all the way. That, okay. Okay. So, this is going to be slide up like that, and then the sentiment's going to be right there. It's going to slide with it. Okay. Let's finish put these on. So we're just gonna put this glue. We're just gonna go do like that. And we're gonna put these on. And I did these 1/4 of an inch just like she did. That I remembered. And the card has to be a 5x7. It won't fit on a A2 card. And if you have a trimmer that doesn't tear your paper up like that, that's even better. It's even better. I don't need this scoring thing anymore, so we can take the scoring thing out. And we can put my little Stampin' mat back down. And then we're going to glue. We're going to glue. We're going to play with the glue. We're not going to put any glue up top. And I should have put that much closer to the edge. Okay. And then we're going to add another one on top of that one. And then we're going to do it right here. But we're going to have to trim it. Where are, So I'm excited to see what the next one is. I do love that, they're ocean and those stamps that are the fences that are at the beach and how the one is falling over. You always see that at one of the beaches here. It's like down in Flagler Beach, you always see that. It's kind of funny how those are like that on the dunes. So you've never made... This is my first try making hers. I said my first try. I did try to mimic a card day's work, and I made my own template. Not a card day's work. No. Who is it? Lawn Fawn that has the die that cuts and makes it, and I made my own. I'm sorry, I'm moving this all over the place because I'm trying to find the card I did where I cut it out and made it myself. Well, I'm not going to find it, I guess. But I used Brutus Monroe's foam tape for that. And oh my goodness. Okay, did I just do one or did I do two already? I only did one there. Let's do a second one. It didn't look right. It didn't look right. And it didn't look right, I know, because of how thick it was. So that's why when she was doing it and she had this is my first attempt to make a May May slider. And I have yet to fail at making things when May May teaches me. I mean, it may not be perfect and look perfect right away, but they're pretty good. All right, so let's see what this measurement right here is. Like I said, I didn't get her measurements. So I'm going to cut that right there, and then I'm going to measure it. So I'm going to measure this. All right, let's see. It is at a little bit over 4 1/4, so I think 4 1/4 will be perfect. Actually, I think that'll be perfect, that one right there. What size is that? Oh, it's right at 4. I think 4 will be perfect. Because it'll slide in and out. And then you like how I do things? And then that should fit like that. Let's see. Let's see how that works. Because it has to be flush with the top. I want it flush with the top, but I don't want it to go over that. So that works. That'll work. There we go. All right. So, I said to myself, self, we're going to put the glue. Well, first we're going to stamp. First we have to stamp this card. And we know that right about here, is my cutoff. Yeah, I don't do perfect either. Half the time I don't even measure. Okay. I have Stampin' Up's Give It Up Garage. And it says Happy Father's Day. And Best Dad. And You're a Classic. So, let's see. What do we want on there? Let's see, this is the area that my sentiment's going to be. So let's see what fits in there. All geared up to celebrate. Let's see what that one looks like. Wait. Let's do Best Dad. I think that one will fit in there good. There we go. And then we'll put Happy Father's Day right there. I'm basically copycatting May May. My idol. I really want to go to Alabama, and you know, she's not that far from me. Alabama is not that far from me. And I really want to go and visit her one day. But I don't drive anymore. For one, I don't have a car anymore. And for two, my anxiety doesn't let me. I don't leave the house half the time. But I really want to go and meet her. So maybe when when my best friend's children move in over here, because I live in my best friend's house, and they're all in Oklahoma right now, but they're coming back. So maybe when they come back, maybe me and her daughter can go on one of our little road trips like we used to do. I'm gonna stamp these bolts to be my pull tab. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp them to be a pull tab. And I will clean these with my squeaky clean in a little bit. Just to really man it up, and I will use the bolts. Yes, she is. She is an awesome teacher, and I want to go to her physical store, and I want to meet her in person. And she's an awesome mother. I love how her kids have turned out. I wish I would have had half the mothering skills she had when I was raising mine. Okay, so now I'll put this back in the case over here, and I will clean these like I said when I get done. So we're going to cut these out. Brain work. Where are my little scissors? Where are my fussy cutting scissors? Right there. I need to put a lid back on that glue too when I get done. Alright, so we're just going to take and we're just going to go like this. Now she had a little circle punch she used. But I don't have a circle punch. I have a punch, but I don't remember what the heck it is. I think it's a little tag, and I probably could have used it, but let's see. Are they identical, man? Are they identical? I don't think they are. Let's try to make them identical. Trying to make them as close to being identical because they got to be glued back to back. There. Oh, that shouldn't have been even with that. There we go. So, half of this yeah, if I can get there, I think so too. So we're going to put all that glue for this little itty bitty tiny thing right there. We're going to do it so that just one bolt pulls up, one bolt sticking up. And then we're going to turn it over. And we're going to put glue right here and glue right here. And we're just going to put glue everywhere. We're going to try our best to line this up. And then she was like, make sure that this piece is glued down real good because it'll catch on your, when it slides in and out. So you have to make sure it's down really good. So the only thing is it doesn't say pull. So how are we going to make it say pull? If you have a little black marker or whatever, you can just write pull on it. You can leave a little more space than I did and write pull on it. But instead of that, I'm just going to put an arrow. There we go. we're going to put arrows. Now, put that right there. We're going to line this up just like that. Make sure this is right there. And then we're going to put glue on this piece only. This is going to be the only piece that is holding this whole card. Not the whole card. That is holding this lighter piece. So we're going to do that just like that. And I'm going to lift this piece up while I'm holding that piece only so that my glue doesn't dry into that piece there. See, because I got glue on this and I don't want that glued. I don't want that gluing. Because see, I want it to do it. I want it to do that. See, when it slides, I want it to slide like that. Which I put this stamp too far down because it's going to pull that up like that. But see, happy Father's Day, best dad. And if I put this up higher like it should have been, you wouldn't have that space there. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh, cool. Okay, I don't want... All right, now, what did I do? Dun, dun, dun. I had, here it is, I think, the 5x7 base. There it is, right there. Okay. All right, so we're going to take and we're going to just put glue on 3 edges here. And we're just going to line. We're going to hope that that glue does not get on our slider because we do not want it gluing that down. Look, it springs. Now, she didn't do it as a fold card. She did it as just a flat card. And if my trimmer didn't cut my paper, I'm going to have to go along with my scissors. And I'm going to have to clean up these edges. And of course, you know, I'm going to have to figure out a way to put a little bling into it. Even though it's for a male, I still... I'm tickled. I think once I finally figure out, get on my computer and quit being lazy. You see it has a necktie now? Now she said if you're having a problem, like with these edges, which they were for her, they were further down. See, I should have made it like this and then... But I didn't follow. She has template. And she said if these are sticking, just kind of flick them up a little. Just kind of flick it up a little. Which mine aren't sticking down. Which is cool though. Because that's because I got all that excess space and nothing's going the way. And see how that That is awesome. Thank you, May May. I know you're not going to watch my video, but if by chance you ever do see it, May May is the one who taught me. And guys, you can get her PDF file and her instructions on her website. And I'll put the link in there. That way you guys know. I did not design this. I did not create this. I am just copycatting her. Without using her measurements, because if I'd have used her measurements and everything, my card would have been a lot cleaner and crisper. I still think it needs something though. I think my tie is bland. Maybe that's why. Thank you, Tracy. I'm happy with it. I think it needs a little bling, but look, just like May May did. May May did it, and so did I. I should make that my title. All right, Tracy, thank you for being here with me. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to seeing your video tomorrow at 10 p.m. Right, exactly, the pinstripe suit. It's Cricut paper. It's the Cricut Deluxe Paper Steel Plate. I don't know if they even have it anymore. I got this like, oh my God, forever ago. And it was like, I was going to make the tie with that, but then I was like, that's not with the stripes. And I was like, it needs to be pinstripe, you know. I want to figure out now how to do this. Now that I know how to do this, I want to make it like a fishing pole. And the line, and it's pulling a fish up. Because my son doesn't wear suits. None of the dads in my lives, my brother maybe, is the only one who wears suits. That's a dad. But as far as like my son and his grandfather, he's not my father, he's my father-in-law. My father-in-law, my son, and then they're all into hunting and fishing and, you know, the southern Florida southern boy thing. So I need to figure out how to do that. So, thank you again, Tracy. I really appreciate it. And anybody else who has joined, please hit subscribe. Please hit like. Go ahead and share it so other people will know I'm out here in this YouTube world, crafting, looking for friends. It was nice talking to you too, Tracy. All right, guys. Remember to be thrifty, because when you're thrifty, you can be crafty. All right, guys. Bye. Bye, Tracy. Bye, everybody.